Okay. Alright. This is a Bryant Super 80 efficiency furnace, and we're doing some basic troubleshooting here. Woke up in a 50-degree house in the middle of winter in Indianapolis. That's not fun. So what you can do is, through the night, if something goes wrong, your machine's going to try to cycle about 3 times before it locks itself out, so you don't blow your house up. To test everything, you're going to pull your covers off at the top and then at the bottom. You're going to have a little switch over here. You can hold that in, and it'll kick everything on and try to run the furnace. And you can read, there's going to be a little light down here on your motherboard that's going to come on, and you can pull up the troubleshooting sheet online or in your manual if you still have one. But these are pretty easy to diagnose even without that. Turning this thing on, this model is equipped with an electric igniter. Now, most people are more aware of pilot lights and how they work, but an electric igniter is essentially a coil that gets super red hot, and then the gas moves over it and it lights. Now, how I know just by watching it that the igniter is gone is the gas comes on and the igniter does not glow. You will see when the igniter comes on, if your furnace is equipped with one, that the igniter will turn bright red and light the entire it'll glow and emit enough light for you to look through the furnace view holes on this cover. Now, I've already gone through and pulled it out, and this is what they look like. And on the Super 80, it's hiding in between these two cylinders for the gas, and it's just held in with a simple screw. And upon close inspection of this thing, you can see right up there that there's a small crack, and that's all it takes to break the circuit on these things, and they will no longer work. So it's like $20 at a hardware store to go get a new one. Probably does not come with the new bracket, so I'll have to take that off and plug the new one in. But you plug that in and turn everything back on, and it'll fire right up. So that is an easy way to diagnose if you've got an igniter problem. And while you're also down here on the Super 80s, on this last cylinder, if you look back in there, you can see a little rod that is sticking up. That's your flame sensor. If you are getting flame, but the flame shuts off after about 20-30 seconds, and it does this 3 times and then locks itself out, the flame sensor is either dirty or bad. And to clean that, you're just going to take some steel wool or some very fine sandpaper or emery cloth, and you're gonna rub it, because you're gonna rub all the calcium off of it. Calcium is one of the byproducts from the gas. See all this white residue on this coil, but the coils don't care because of how hot they can get, until they crack at least. But if you are getting a bright glow with flame, and then the flame shuts off, the number one thing to check after that will be your flame sensor. And it's this little guy. On the Super 80s, he's right here, but they're pretty easy to spot. They're going to be near your gas tubes somewhere in your furnace, and you're going to just rub it clean and try again. And if it still shuts off, then this little guy needs replaced, and he's held in with just another baby screw. You make sure before you mess with anything, I should have said, you're going to flip your switch to turn everything off over here, so nothing can kick on while you're working on it. That would not be good. So again, check your igniter. If the igniter's good, check your flame sensor. Those are the 2 things that go bad on these things. Thanks.